I am here with Tom Pinchuk, creator of Hybrid Bastards, comic from Archaea Studio Press. Tom, what is this comic about?
Hybrid Bastards is about creatures who are born in a practical joke of mythic proportions. It happens when the Greek god Zeus is duped, is tricked, is hoodwinked into creating creatures, conceiving creatures with inanimate objects. So with a wall, with a car, with a pile of laundry, yes. Conception, that kind of conception, not the other kind, that kind of conception. And because he's a god, these things get pregnant and they swell, and in 9 months' time they give birth to these oddball creatures, these hybrid bastards. And when they come of age, they want what all children want. I mean, what do most children want, right? They want their daddy's love. Right. They want his acceptance. But he's disgusted by them. He did not plan this at all. He wants them swept under the rug like so much dust. And they're not going to go quietly.
If like abortions were legal in Greece or whatnot, that's what he would probably be going for, right?
Well, the ironic thing is he was cast under a spell when that happened. So he doesn't find out about it until 18 years later when they're all grown up and it's not so easy to make them go away.
I stuck my dick in what?
Exactly. That, people have brought up, I've talked about it a number of times, and they say, that sounds like a few weekends I've had. And that's what it's about. In a lot of ways, people look at a book like this, they say that's totally fantastical, that's totally absurd. But in truth, it's actually really speaks more to the common human experience, I think. The men, women, children alike. Everybody can find something to relate to in this book.
And is it an ongoing series? Is it a limited series? What's going on with it?
It is a limited series. It was 3 issues, and we have the hardcovers coming out this April, actually. It's available for pre-order on Amazon.com. And were anybody to pre-order it before the book's released, they'll get $6 off the cover price, which is value. I mean, think of what you can buy for $6. What I always like to think about is like, how many cheesy double beef burritos at Taco Bell can I get with money? That's my quantifier, and I think about that as like, I can get at least 6 or 7. So that's value. And if they're going to get it, we've done a total digital remastered job. Things been relettered, rescanned. We have one bonus story that goes on about the Bastards family tree, because I'm a student of Greco-Roman mythology and culture, so we go a little more into the details of that. There's also a bonus story about this research lab, totally unrelated, but we figured, why not have some fun? Put it in there. It's about this research lab that gets revenge on the common cold and all the implications of that. We got some pinups by some talented artists. We've got some conceptual drawings to further the pun. There's conception is going on in the story. There's conceptuals. It's all about concept in here.
So with this beautiful hardcover coming out, what is next for you? Do you have any upcoming projects that you can talk about? What's happening?
I do, actually. I have a book coming out from Arcana Studios. It's not the same. There's Arcana and there's Archaea. And this one's called Unimaginable. And it's about creature... Well, I'm getting so gummed up here. It's so exciting at WonderCon that the wires are crossing in my mind, actually. This is about an amnesiac who wakes up in a city of monsters, and she's appointed to be a problem solver. And that's sort of like a general purpose task solving force. So she has to take care of, like, say, a sewer clog with brains. She has to be a plumber one day, or a gardener to go prune a giant weed that sprung up in a junkyard, but it's actually a skyscraper. See, it's about mixing the absurd dream logic with the streetwise reason. And that's the conflict of it. Now the biggest problem is that they have to deal with are these creatures called the unimaginable, who are so terrible, who are so fiendish, so terrifying, that they lie beyond most people's ken. They're literally unimaginable. Nobody can imagine what they look like, what they smell like, what they taste like, when they are. He can't even imagine it either, No imagining. Yeah, exactly, So it's pretty absurd title, a little more like Lewis Carroll, a little Phantom Tollbooth, if anyone's familiar with that.
And if they want to know more about your upcoming work, or any way they can contact you regarding any questions, where can they find you at?
Well, I'm on Twitter, like most people are. You got to update with the times. You got to be with the people. It's not about being above the people. It's being with the people.
Yes, exactly.
So you can find me on Twitter. Just look my name up, Tom Pinchuk, Pinchuk. UK. There's no UCK.
We'll have some letters at the bottom of the screen.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. But just stress it. Just stress it.
Yeah,
You know.
I'll make sure. Yes.
And you can find me on there. And if I also write for a site called Comic Vine. I'm a contributor there. Yeah, I'm also starring some videos for them too. So, I like to think of myself as like an octopus with positively 8 tentacles of talent. Just when you think I'm coming at you one way, just when you think you got me figured out, the other tentacles reaching around and giving you something you did not see coming.
You're focused on the 7 tentacles, and then that 8th one just comes out and slaps you right in the...
Slaps you. Maybe it sticks in somewhere you don't want it to stick.
It's a sticky situation. Yeah, no, not there. Well, Tom, this comic sounds great. I hope people go out and buy it, check it out, and I wish you have, best of luck in your future endeavors and whatnot.
Thank you very much, Cameron.
Oh, thank you.
It's been a pleasure to do this.
It's been a pleasure.
And I would say everybody to watch out there, because what I like to say, and I will say this in total.
Okay.
Anybody when they read my work, the enthusiasm put into it, they're going to go throughout their lives. They're comfortable. They think that no surprises are coming their way. They read the book. They got to put, even if they put the seatbelt on, even if they put the blast shield on their face, the helmet on, their brains get blown so bad. They go on the ceiling. They have to scrape it off with a squeegee. And that's usually only after they've gone through the first page. Okay. And when they get to the second page, they get blown all over again.
You're going to get double blown in this issue. Tom Pinchuk, ladies and gentlemen. I am here with Chris Giarrusso, writer and artist extraordinaire on the Mini Marvels and G-Man series. Chris, how are you doing today at this WonderCon?
Fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing swell now that I'm talking to you. So, just with the success of Mini Marvels and making these characters cute, lovable, hysterical, have you noticed that the Marvel zombies have followed you back over to your own book, G-Man?
No. Well, it's I didn't expect everybody to follow me over, but I've been happy with how many people have, and it's been a pretty modest success, and I'm going to keep on doing it.
And most recently, one of the Battle for, Cape Crisis finished up. Is there going to be any more G-Man in the future?
Yes, there will be. I'm actually working on an 8-page G-Man story that's going to appear in an all-ages anthology book that's specifically targeting classrooms. It's called Reading with Pictures. Go to readingwithpictures.org for more information on that. And I'm going to probably follow it up with another G-Man miniseries.
And you're always having Mini Marvel events happen whenever there's a huge event in the 616 universe. Now that Siege is going to be wrapping up here shortly, is there any Mini Marvel plans for that?
There's no Mini Marvel Siege plans currently planned, but I do have something coming up that I probably shouldn't talk about yet, but there'll be something.
And now you're doing a lot of sketches at the con and taking a lot of commissions, is that right, for WonderCon here?
Right, yeah.
Is there any one character in particular that seems really popular this time around?
I get a lot of more Hawkeye requests now than I ever used to, and I take that as a good sign that people are actually reading my stuff.
And your art style is a little cartoony, and that's what catches you off guard. Is you're reading, okay, it's supposed to be something for kids, and then they hit you with all these jokes, whether it's Hulk doing haiku or whatnot, and it's just hysterical. Is this going to be in any other medium, maybe a cartoon or animated series or a video game?
Well, there's no Mini Marvels plans for that, but I do have a couple of animated cartoons on my website, chrisgcomics.com. With the G-Man characters, and there's a couple of Flash video games, like real old school 8-bit Atari style video games also on my website. So,
well, Chris, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and let you get back to do your sketches. You're a busy man, and have a good con.
You too, man. All right,
thank you.